Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Have you ever thought about it being Christmas in July?
Santa! Oh my God! Santa here? I know him.
So, today when I'm shooting this, it's July 25th. There's a day to be Christmas in July. It should be this day. Tomorrow, when this posts, it'll be my wife's birthday and we'll be out to dinner. But today is a day that I get a special gift. I received a special gift from Terrence. Proof and Wood 2021. This is an 18-year blended whiskey. Totally unexpected, totally appreciative. Terrence, thank you very, very much. Terrence, if those most probably would know, is he's an awesome contributor to this channel. Him and I have got to bourbon hunt. We get to talk about bourbons. The other day, I don't know if I mentioned this in the video or not, the other night is when I got to do the Alabama bourbon drop and then go to the bourbon tasting and then go hang out with the guys from Whiskey Wisdom. I had like a 2 hour and 20-minute ride on the way back. And Terrence had sent me a text, and I'm like, I can't really text and drive, but I said, hey, can I call you? He's like, yeah. So I talked to him for like an hour, and it was just great. I mean, Terrence has become a friend. He's someone that I enjoy talking to. I get great insight from, someone that I got a very similar palate to. and he was able to get me an amazing gift. Yeah. Terrence, you overdo yourself, man. This is phenomenal. I'm looking forward to this. So I don't know anything about this. I had to read up on it a little bit. This is a blend of four different bourbons or whiskeys. This is, I want to say, an 18-year Tennessee whiskey. And then it's got two different Indianas. One Indiana light whiskey. I think there was an 18-year Tennessee bourbon. And then there was a Indiana bourbon, and then I want to say a Kentucky bourbon in here. So three different states, four different ages. One of them a light whiskey, the rest I believe were bourbons. A lot of stuff going on here. Coming in at 105 proof. With that age, you should get exceptional flavor with it. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And as I've said, I like my proof stuff. But if you have something that has exceptional flavor, it doesn't matter what the proof is. So what I read on this too is there's only like 1,000 bottles of these. And man, you're just hitting all my tater check marks on these right here, Terrence. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying this, seeing what this is all about. Oh, man, that smells good. Have to get a nice pour for this tonight. Oh. So let's see what it says on the back here. This is a 2003 Tennessee bourbon supported by a 2007 distilled American light whiskey, a 2015 and 2000, I think maybe 2000, looks like maybe 2015 Kentucky corn whiskey. So a lot going on there. Not getting a lot of ethanol burn on this. I mean, you see I just popped this. It's just straight out of here. It's got great viscosity on there. Just streaming fingers all the way down the glass. You know that this is going to be good. Getting an oak, getting some caramel in here. I get kind of almost like a fresh minty type of smell to it as well, which is really neat. You may be asking why I'm wearing this incredibly awesome Christmas sweater. We do a thing at my wife's family's where we had a tradition where we would see who could wear the ugliest Christmas sweaters. And sometimes I go a little overboard on things. And this happens to be one that I kind of keep around and set up for those dates. If you think this is ugly now, wait till you get to see some stuff as we get closer to the holidays. Getting a little bit of like a cinnamon in there, a little bit of apple. So I've got some oak, I've got some cinnamon, I've got some apple, I've got some caramel in here. Got a little bit of a minty thing going on. And the viscosity on this is just telling me that this has got to be a great mouthfeel. Let's see what we got. The mouthfeel is exceptional on this. You just let it sit there and roll on your tongue, even with a nice pour to your mouth. But it's got some rye spice to it. So you get the oak in the back, you get some of the rye spice. I kind of get like a light carameled apple thing going on there. The rye spice really kind of surprised me, or at least that's what I'm getting on the back of the palate on this. This just kind of glides on your palate. It's just nice. It just smoothly just washes over. There's nothing harsh about this at all. So you get the rye in the back with the oak, getting a tiny bit of tobacco on the back of this too. It's got a very nice finish to it too. I'm gonna let it sit here with the finish for a minute. And that's where I get a little bit of a herbal, a little bit of mintiness kind of going on there too. So it's kind of neat, kind of a light menthol-y thing. And that menthol thing just seems to ramp up a little bit on this taste right there. So you got the kind of the light caramel going on. You got some apple. You got an herbaceousness going on. You get kind of a menthol thing going on. Getting a little bit of tobacco. Getting some of the oak. This is very, very nice complexity to it. And it's a very dangerous drink just because it's 105 proof. And, you know, it's just, what is it? It's just like, what was that show? I can't remember the name of the show, but it's got Will Ferrell in it. And he's like, it just feels so good on your lips and on your mouth. I mean, it just feels really nice. It's got a great mouthfeel to it. And that rye spice just kind of sticks around too. So you get that nice finish. It's not overly dry for something that was 18 years in oak. It's not overly dry at all. I'm sure the blend helped bring some of that out with some of the younger, sweeter profiles that you got with that. So you get this great balance of something that's sweet but not overly sweet. And we know I like my sweet bourbons. But also has that age and it has that character that kind of comes along with that older oak. And it's got a great mouthfeel. It's got a very nice finish. It's still finishing from that last sip. I'd say this is probably a medium long finish, if not a long finish on this. And it has kind of an herbal punch to it with that menthol minty type of taste to it as well. It's not overpowering in the menthol. It's just kind of something just light, just kind of tickling the back of your throat a little bit. It's got kind of a buttery quality. So with that great mouthfeel and the caramel and the butter, or I'm getting more of a kind of a light green apple, a little bit of the cinnamon in there. So it's kind of like fall in a glass. You talk about Christmas. This is kind of reminding me like fall in a glass. So all the things that you want, whether it's kind of an apple pie or some kind of a baked apple strudel of some kind, you're getting some of that. Incredible buttery mouthfeel with it. Nice proof, easy drinker, great finish. Terrence, that's an outstanding bottle right there, man. Thank you so very much. The only problem that I'm going to have now is I like to share, but I don't know how much I want to share now. So, I'm sure that I'm going to be telling some people, you're going to have to try this, but I don't want to become the Grinch at Christmas in July here, but this is very good. Looking forward to the holiday season. Looking forward to football. This has definitely put me in the right mood for this. I hope you all have an amazing day. Echoes in Eternity Bourbon, thank you so much for all you've done to grow the channel. I appreciate it. Looking forward to calling Eric. After I get done recording this, he was our 750th subscriber. Talk to him about what kind of things he's interested in as a gift, but definitely looking forward to that. I hope you and your family have a blessed day. Thank you for everything. God bless.